Facts First presents Weird College Life Hacks You Won't Believe. Getting water from the fountain. Most college students struggle when it comes to making ends meet. Buying water bottles to keep in your room for study sessions can be expensive. This student had a water fountain in the hall near his room. However, refilling a bottle again and again that can be time-consuming. To make life easier, he created an invention to fill up a 5-gallon bottle of water without even being there. He put a cup around the top of the water bottle to make the hole bigger. He put his skateboard up against the button to make the water come out. Once the bottle was full, he had all of the free water he needed. Makeshift freezer during a blizzard. When there's a blizzard in the forecast, college students make sure they stock up on their alcohol. Unfortunately, some people don't have room in their fridge for everything they buy. Also, the power often will go out during a blizzard, therefore the refrigerator wouldn't even work. This college student was smart. He decided to take advantage of the snow and he built his own outdoor refrigerator. All he needed was a thin piece of wood. Very smart. Fixing a broken shower head. College students tend to get crazy from time to time, and things get broken. When something breaks, most college students don't have the money to pay for the repairs. This college student broke his shower head and managed to fix it for under $1. He took an empty soda bottle and poked several holes in the bottom. Next, he screwed the bottle to his shower pipe and he managed to create a makeshift shower head for the cost of a bottle of soda. College students can get real creative when they need to be. Creating a phone speaker. Most people download music to their phones. Unfortunately, the speakers on cell phones aren't always as loud as you'd like them to be. This college student wanted to listen to the music on their phone but didn't have a speaker to plug it into. In order to listen to his music at the level he wanted, he had to get creative. All he needed was 2 half-gallons of milk and an empty paper towel roll. He started out by cutting out the bottoms of the milk cartons as a way for the sound to come out. Next, he cut 2 holes into the sides of the milk cartons and he put the paper towel roll in the holes. Finally, he cut a thin slit in the middle of the paper towel roll to put his phone with the speaker side down. The final result was a speaker much louder than the Bluetooth speakers that you could buy in a store. A solution to a broken trash basket. When your trash barrel cracks, you can't use it anymore. That means you'll have no place to throw your trash. This college student broke their trash barrel and she didn't have the money to go out and buy a new one. Her only option was to get creative. She took a bar stool, turned it upside down, and put a trash bag around the legs. The final product was a makeshift trash barrel. Since she did need her stool back eventually, her parents bought her a new trash barrel when she went home for the holidays. Broken side view mirror. One expense that many college students can't afford is to repair their vehicles. Most vehicle repairs are very expensive, no matter how small. The girl who drives this car got too close to something and she ripped her side mirror off. Since she needed her mirror to park and she didn't want to get a ticket for not having a mirror, she had to get creative. She didn't have the money to buy a new one, but she did have the money to buy a hairbrush with a mirror on the back. She slipped it right into the hole where her mirror used to be. She secured it with some duct tape and she had a brand new side mirror. This is the best of all the weird college life hacks that you just won't believe. Heating up pizza in a hotel. When college students travel for spring break, they often can't afford to stay in the best of hotels. Most of these hotels don't even have a microwave. Well, after a night of drinking, the leftover pizza still looks pretty good, but, well, without a microwave, it's not going to taste quite as good, especially if you like hot pizza. Luckily, you can find everything you need to heat up that pizza right there in the bathroom. Start by turning on the iron and turning it upside down. Next, put the pizza on the iron to warm it up. Finally, use the hairdryer to melt the cheese on the top. It might not be as simple as heating your food in a microwave, but hey, if it's all you got, it'll work. When you can't afford to buy new socks. When you have holes in your socks, it's time to buy new ones. Unfortunately, there are plenty of college students who don't want to spend what little money it would take to buy a new pair of socks. They'd rather buy beer or spend their money at the club. But this college student didn't want to buy new socks, but he did have a magic marker in his desk. Rather than letting people see the hole in his sock, he colored in the toenail over the hole. In the end, you couldn't even tell that he had a hole in his sock. According to the student in question, he let his mother know that he was low on socks and she put a few packages in the mail. Hey, at least he had this temporary solution to his sock problem – making spaghetti without a pot. College students don't usually take the time to do dishes, which means that when they need something, it's usually already dirty. This student's pot was dirty, and instead of washing out the pan, he decided to make use of his coffee pot. He turned on the pot and brewed just water. Next, he put the pasta in through the spout. In just a few minutes, this pasta was firm and al dente. All he needed next was a strainer. Now, whether or not that was clean, we don't know. Porch furniture. The college student who lived in this house wanted to have porch furniture so that he could sit outside and enjoy the fresh air. Since he couldn't afford to buy brand new furniture, he had a better idea. He went down to the junkyard and took a few seats from old cars, and he had a whole new set of furniture – a riding lawnmower. When many college students go home for the summer, their summertime chores pick up where they left off. For many college students, this means mowing the lawn. This student didn't like the fact that his parents didn't have a riding lawnmower, so he decided to make one. He attached his father's old-fashioned lawnmower to the back end of a bike, and he built his own riding lawnmower, cooking out without a grill. There is nothing worse than wanting to grill up a few steaks, but you don't have a grill. Well, the college student who took this picture, he didn't have a grill, but he did have the next best thing – a broken-up shopping cart in the vacant lot next door. He used the broken carriage as a grill, and he was able to eat the steaks that he was craving. Genius! Fixing a broken couch. College students can get rowdy, and when that happens, furniture can break. Since most college students can't afford to replace furniture, they need to get creative. The student who broke this couch used their creativity by putting a chair inside the hole. That way, he still had the same number of seats in his living room, and he didn't have to spend a dime. An engineering major at his best. Don't you hate it when you heat up a frozen pizza and then you find out you don't have a pizza cutter? Well, this student, he put his engineering classes to good use and he created his own pizza cutter using a ruler and the cover of a can. After attaching the two together, the can cover was sharp enough to cut right into the pizza, making some extra money. College students are always looking for ways to make money. This student who lived in a college neighborhood had a great idea. Rather than digging through the garbage bins and dumpsters in the area, he decided to invite his neighbors to throw their cans in his yard. Each time the cans accumulate, he can cash them in for money. Broken razor. Anybody who's ever bought razors knows they can get expensive. This college student didn't have the money to buy a new razor after his broke, so he came up with a plan where he could still shave and not spend any money. All he needed were the needle-nose pliers in his tool drawer. He simply opened up the pliers enough so that he could hold on to the razor tip, and he was able to shave. This was a clever and free alternative. Subscribe for more!